welcome and thanks for watching. Viewers that view the channel, they will ask if I can do a video on certain guns, certain maybe crossbows, pistols, rifles, and even knives. And I put them down on a list, and we have got to this one today. It's the crossbow. I've been asked several times about what kind of crossbow I use. What do I do right before season comes in to get ready with my crossbow? Well, we're going to show you this crossbow and tell you a little bit about it, where you can get it. This is one that we have bought, and it wasn't presented to us for a review or anything. And it's just something I use and picked up, and I'll tell you where you can get it at and a little bit about it. Now, this is a Killer Instinct Fierce. You can pick these up from around $289 to $329, and I think they carry these at Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. And guys, it's 405 feet per second. That's a moving on, and just a well-made little crossbow. Now, this is well over the limit in pounds that's required to hunt with a crossbow here in Kentucky. This is 210-pound pull. And so it's got some stout to it. Now, if you're trying to cock this by yourself, it's pretty rough. Matter of fact, I don't think I could do it right now. Maybe in my younger days. Now, this one comes with a caulking device, which takes about probably a little over half of that away. And they do make a model of this that does have a cranking device that actually real easy just cocks it back. And I don't know if you can get it for this one. They might even make one that goes on this one that you can just crank it up and cock it. So, but this really helps, and you get that with it. This is like the hunter's package. Now, you get 3 arrows and your quiver with this package. Now, I choose this one because it's got all the power you need and speed to get the job done. So, I mean, and it is a fun little crossbow to shoot. Now, they wanted to know some of the things I do to get ready for crossbow season. Well, it's been setting since last season. You get it out, you want to go over I go over all of my nuts and bolts and taps and make sure everything is tight. And we went over everything. Now, there was a few screws loose back here in the caulking mechanism, slightly loose. They wasn't falling out or nothing, but we went ahead and tightened those up. But that's the only thing that was loose on this. Now, it comes with an Optic, and this is a 1x5x5x32, and it has lidded reticles and millidots. You set it in at 20 yards, and then the next millidot will be 25, the next millidot will be 30, the next millidot 35, and so on and so forth. I think this one goes up to 60 yards if you're comfortable with that. Now, I try to get my shot set up between 25, no more than 30, if possible. But I practice those longer shots if I feel comfortable with the shot. And that's going to have to be up to you on that, where you're comfortable shooting and you're persistent every time. Now, sighting in the crossbow. a lot of people think you gotta get back at 20 yards and take that shot. Well, let me tell you, you'll lose a lot of arrows that way. Get up 5 yards, set your target up, and you'll be dead on at 20, or real super close. So you don't have to get back there and shoot your arrows away, maybe missing, and these can get expensive. I mean, some of these are $10 a piece or better. So according to what kind of arrow you have and use it. So this has lidded reticles, red and green, but it's sights in just like a regular optic or scope. And so like I say, get out there, get it on 5, then get back at 20, you should be dead on. And that way it makes it pretty simple to sight it in. Now guys, for a round, like I say, $289, and you get the hunter's package, you get everything you need to go hunting. And if you already have one, then you want to go over everything and check, because this has got a lot of pressure and you don't want nothing to get loose, because if it does, that's gonna really mess with the persistence of your crossbow. I mean, and the accuracy, because it can throw that arrow off if something gets loose. So you want to go over everything and make sure everything's tight each season, and check it out. Now I'll be shooting this one some, just sighted, make sure it's sighted in. It's been on each year, and I've had this 2 or 3 years. I think this one 3 years. So and every time I shoot it, it's been right on. Never had to mess with it, but I always like to take it out there and give it a try before season. So guys, some people was asking to see this, and so we thought we'd bring it to you. And one more thing, this is going to work good. I have what they call a death grip, and guys, this is pretty neat. This mounts right on here, and you got this, and that gets you steady. I hope you can see that. And that's great. I purchased this, and I'm glad I did, because it's real nice. It comes in handy and gets you steady on your shots. And with a crossbow, or you really want to get as accurate as possible. So guys, we appreciate you watching. We thank you for all those views and comments. And subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. And give us a big thumbs up. It helps. And we'll see you all the next time. Maybe out to my little mini range on the Walk Without. Thank you ever so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of y'all.